Hey everyone, Cyclone here from Psyche Prides, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You guys know what I'm going to say. Like, follow, share, subscribe on all three, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as I switch hands with the camera. Click the icon bell so you know every single time a video gets posted. Drop a comment, drop a question. And just a quick reminder, this is UFC 303 week, so if you head over to the Facebook page tomorrow, you can be eligible to win a free prize if you enter the prediction raffle. But that will be posted tomorrow, not today. Today, what are we going to do? We are back to making our lock predictions. We've done okay so far since starting, and we're going to start with the last week of the regular season of the Professional Fighters League, the PFL, or as some people call it, pflmma. It's the featherweights and welterweights, their last go at it. And I'm going to head over to one of the welterweight bouts between Gody Yamaguchi and Andrei Korshkov. Both are still semi-young, in their 30s, but they've both been through some incredible wars and have been fighting for a long, long time. There is a lot of mileage on both guys. And how these two haven't locked up back in the Bellator days is beyond me. I would have figured with two long resumes they would have crossed paths, but nope. This is the very first time, and quite frankly, both need wins. Yamaguchi is 29-6, and Spartan is 27-5. Like I said, I don't know how the two of these guys have never faced against each other, but it's the prototypical striker versus grappler matchup, and those are always usually pretty fun. You could just about guarantee that they are. Andre has 14 KOs throughout his career, and 11 of those are in the first round. And Yamaguchi has 21 submission wins, and 18 of those come in the first round. To make the playoffs, Korshkov needs a miracle and some help. Yamaguchi has an outside chance to slide in to the playoffs. And then once the playoffs start, you know, anything can happen, just like in any sport. Andre in the clinch throws some vicious knees. Andre can fight from distance really well. I think he can pepper Yamaguchi from distance. Yamaguchi's going to try to go in for a takedown, and he might get maybe like 2-3 maybe on the night, but Korshkov's takedown defense is pretty solid. So that number I just threw out there is an at best case scenario for him. Yamaguchi does have a solid chin, so I don't know if the strikes from distance are going to totally wear him out, but enough so where I think Yamaguchi's going to start to try to get in close. And then the knees and the elbows from Korshkov are going to take over. I like both guys, but I don't see how Goatee can survive this type of battle. I think in the grappler striker type fight, especially with these two guys, I wanna go with Koreshkov, late third round finish. Probably gonna go to the scorecards, which means both guys won't make the playoffs. Yeah, that's how I think that one goes. Now, heading over to the Sweet Science on Saturday. Teofimo Lopez defending for the second time his WBO junior welterweight strap against Steve Claggett. Now look, you can always say who deserves a title shot, who doesn't. But this is a massive step up for Steve Claggett. Teo is on a 4-fight winning streak right now. He hasn't looked as crisp since moving up from lightweight, but he still has fast hands. He still hits hard. He has good technique, good footwork, despite being a bit of a head case at times too. But he's inconsistent. And that is Teofimo Lopez's calling card. He can be inconsistently inconsistent. However, that being said, Steve Claggett, it's his first go at a real championship, at a world title. Massive step up, like I said. I don't know if he can hang with someone like Teo. Now, he is on a 9-fight winning streak. And look, you can only fight who's in front of you. So, sure. Ham and eggers, jobbers, mediocre fighters, call them what you will, still had to beat him to get to where he is right now. So, credit has to be given, okay? That being said, even though Teo is so inconsistent, Steve is defensively weak. He doesn't move side to side. He goes in and he goes back. And this going back is such a bad defense, especially against someone like Teofimo, because he's going to pepper you with jabs to the face. Now, if it gets close, Steve does go to the body well. Can he hurt Teofimo to the body? I don't think so. I really don't. I think Teo can pick him apart. I don't think it's going to be a fast finish. I can give Steve maybe a round or two. I say somewhere between the 5th round and the 7th round stoppage for Teofimo. But I don't see it going past that. Unless Teofimo is in the mood to play with his food, so to speak, that much, I think he gets it, like I said, between rounds 5 and 7. Now, the big lock is who I think he calls out after this fight. And it's a fight that I have wanted to see forever. I think he's going to call out Devin Haney. Let me tell you something. A Devin Haney-Teofimo Lopez fight, the build-up will be insane because both of those guys love to talk and both of their fathers love to chirp. So that will be a barn burner. That will be loads of fun. Now, for the disaster that is UFC 303, I want to make my lock the curtain jerker. Ian Gary, Michael Venom Page, MVP. Look, Page might be getting over the hill at the age of 37, but he still has a lot of gas left in the tank. Don't underestimate him. Yes, Ian Gary is undefeated. He's younger. He might overall be faster. He might overall be stronger. But when it comes to vision, when it comes to movement, when it comes to cutting off angles, when it comes to throwing punches and kicks from every possible angle, MVP has the edge. And a lot of UFC fans are going to learn that on Saturday. He's been rejuvenated in the UFC, taking out Kevin Holland. Was it a pretty win? No, but a win is a win. Had to get his feet wet. He has a 5-inch reach advantage over Ian, and I think that's going to play into this fight. It's the bull against the matador. Look, Ian Gary's going to pressure Michael Venom Page, and it's a matter of, can Page circle away and counter-strike Ian to death? Will Ian, one second, let me just move this over. Okay, will Ian Gary get some takedowns? I can see him doing it. I could see him ground and pounding Michael, maybe cutting him open a little bit, but Ian has never faced someone like Michael Venom Page. He hasn't. He is a next level karate style fighter. I almost wish Ian would have fought Stephen Thompson first just to get a taste of that style action. Page isn't going to point fight you the way Wonder Boy would. Michael is creative in there. Okay, he will throw strikes from angles you don't see coming. Like I said, it's a matter of Ian's pressure and how much that will bother Page. Because Ian will come forward, and that should be his game plan. Come forward and pressure Page. I like Ian's fighting style up close. But again, with such a height advantage that Page has, with the reach advantage, I don't see Ian having the success that he thinks he's going to have. So I like MVP. That's going to be my lock. Those are my 3 locks. So, as I wrap this bad boy up, do me a favor, Psyche Prods, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. like, follow, share, subscribe, click that icon bell, drop a comment, drop a question, and remember, tomorrow is always a day away, but tomorrow, Facebook, Psyche Prides, the prediction raffle will go up. Enter to possibly win a really cool prize. And who doesn't like free? So, I don't know when the next video will be up. I have to send my laptop to Best Buy's Geek Squad. But I will be posting once I get back. Well, once the computer comes back. So, until that time, this is Cyclone saying, peace out, homies.